at what Spingarn has to say on criticism. So he says the sole task of criticism is to answer three questions. What has the artist tried to express? How has he succeeded in expressing it? And was it worth expressing? So the first question refers to the content or the matter. The second question refers to the style or the manner. And the third question is the critic's subjective response and evaluation, where the critic needs to take the help of certain parameters, certain established set of rules and principles to judge a literary work. So this is Spingarn's definition of criticism, and now we are going to look at what T.S. Eliot has had to say. Now, T.S. Eliot doesn't speak on criticism as much as he has to say on critics. And from what he has to say on critics, we can clearly understand the extent of subjectivity that is involved in criticism. So he compares professional critics to, and I quote, a Sunday park of contending and contentious orators who have not even arrived at the articulation of their differences. So, what he tells us is that critics are they are like this flock of birds who are fighting and quarreling because each comes with his or her own mindset, and they are informed by their scholarship, and they are all very vocal, they are all very good at articulating their opinions, but they have still not arrived at a consensus, and each critic thinks that his or her judgment is better than that of the rest of the critics, which is why he calls them contending. Contending is competing, and contentious. They are rivals, but they are orators at the same time. So definitely they have scholarship, they have wisdom, they have intellectual competence, but they cannot arrive at a consensus. So again, this implies that it is eventually the reader's decision, the reader's response that is important, right? So this was what some of the critics have had to say on criticism, and then we will move on to the next subtopic.